Hi, I'm Dagmar from Germany. I'm a therapist and I'm an author, and I've been making YouTube videos for some time in German. Now, this is my first English video because I would like to make the message I'm going to give you available for also those people who can't speak German. So please, if you think it's important what I'm going to tell you, spread the message, tell it to your friends. Thank you. Okay, what is this all about? I'm going to point out a date this September, this year, 2015, which I came across during the research for my new book. And it's a statement the French Foreign Minister Fabius made when he was with John Kerry in Washington last year. And it's about a climatic event, about something that might happen during this time in September that is going to be very grave and very severe. And he was so concerned about it that he told it several times. And this is what he said. And he said this in French and in English, and he said this on several occasions. So this is what he said. He said, "We are, and all of you know it, all those people who were around him, on the edge of a climatic abyss. In fact, we have 500 days to avoid a climate chaos." And if we count the days from when he said this to this year, it is going to be the 27th of September this year. And other people say, I've been doing research about this, and other people say, no, it's earlier. It's the 23rd of September this year, or the 24th of September this year. So, why I'm telling you this? I do not want to make you scared. It's just that I thought it's important for everybody to know about these things and to decide whether it's necessary for them to prepare themselves for something or not, or if I believe in such things or not. So I'm not stressing that you have to believe this. No, it's you can decide if you believe it or not, or if it's important. So why am I telling you it? As I said, feel your truth. Then what is important also is I would recommend that you avoid the coastlines if you can on these dates. Because if something is going to happen, it's very likely that it's going to affect the coastlines in form of tidal waves or in form of floods. So just if you can, avoid the coastline and go to the heartland and be on elevated places. So this is something you can do just in case, okay, on these special dates. Then what else could we do? Well, we can really not do so many things about really severe climatic issues or events, but what we can do is something a Hopi elder gave us some time ago, and these are some recommendations what you can do just to be in peace with yourself and be in peace with your surroundings and be in peace with all your relations. And I'm going to tell you later about it. Also, what I would like to recommend is just think about what would you do if there would be a grid failure for some time, if there would be no current, if the grid wouldn't function. So what would you do? And also, what would you do if you couldn't go somewhere and buy things? So what would you do? You should be prepared to think about these things. Okay, we could think now, well, this is just another date. It's not important. or we could think, well, there can't be something right with it. And I've been having premonitions about these things for years. And as I'm not the only person who has these premonitions in form of dreams and feelings and coming across strange signs, I decided to talk about it. And I think everybody who can feel the same should talk about it, because we live in times of deep changes, of very grave things, and we have an inner voice that tells us what to do or not, but many of us have just forgotten to listen to that voice. And this is also what I recommend. Just listen to your inner voice. Listen to your dreams, listen to your feelings in these times, because they can be crucial. So, what are these premonitions? They were about very, very fierce hurricanes, extreme storms. They were about extreme darkness for some time and cold. They were about huge tidal waves, flash floods. They were about meteor showers. They were about fire from the sky. And they were about a sun behind the sun, a second sun, which you can read about if you check Nibiru. So okay, now we are in a region where most people can say, "Oh my God, this is just esoteric nonsense." But as I've been having really strong feelings and premonitions about it, I decided to tell it. And you can believe me, it's a hard thing for me to sit here and say these things into the screen, but I think we should all just be prepared. Okay, so how can we be prepared? I told you I found a very beautiful speech from a Hopi elder. While we don't know who he is, it just sends a Hopi elder, and he's from a Hopi nation in Arizona. I think you all know the Hopi. They are the American natives in the Southwest, and they've given us the Hopi prophecies. So you can also check this if you don't know it, what they have prophesied for these times, and a lot of them has come true. A lot of those prophecies have already come true, so just check it if you don't know. Now this is what this Hopi elder says. He says, "You have been telling the people that this is the 11th hour. Now you must go back and tell the people that this is the hour. And there are things to be considered. Where are you living? What are you doing?" So this is all about location. See? Where are you living? Are you living in the countryside? Do you have the possibility to grow your own food? Are you in a big city where you would be completely lost if there would be nothing in the stores? Where are you and where do you want to be? So this is a crucial question in these days. And think about it. It would be a good thing to be not so in the center of the cities, because if there are going to be events, the center of the cities are going to be very will not be safe. So, okay. I've been talking about location earlier regarding the coast or the homeland. So, just check where you want to be in this special week. Then what he tells us is, where is your water? Know your garden. So this is about supplies. it is important to have your own supplies in your house, in your apartment, so you don't have to go out and try to get something if everybody goes out and you just can't get anything anymore. And there'll be just riot on the street. So just check if you have enough water, check if you have some food that doesn't get bad. Excuse me. Just check that you have things to eat and to drink in your house. So this is very important. Have you heating? Have you something where you can cook? Have you food? Have you your medication? All these things are important to think about, just in case. Not during being afraid, but just in case, just to be prepared. Okay, then what does he also say? Then he says, what are your relations? Are you in the right relation? This is about healing our relationships so that you can be in peace with yourself and in peace with the ones around you. Also that you can heal probably things that haven't been healed yet. Just to be in peace with everybody that is important, who is important for you. So you have inner peace and peace around you. This is very important in these days. Then, do not look outside yourself for a leader. So, very important, because we are in times of lies and confusion. And there are many false prophets outside there who are telling you things that just that are not true and also not good for you. So try to find your own center. Try to find your own truth. Try to be responsible for yourself. Try to make your own decisions. Don't wait for somebody to tell you what you should do. Don't wait for somebody who can do things for you. You are the one in charge. It's your life, it's your responsibility. So it's very important not to depend on others in these times. And also to be able to make your own decisions when you have to make decisions. Very important thing. Then he says, the time of the lone wolf is over. Gather yourselves. So this is also important. When things go wrong, it's always important to be in a community, to have friends, to have neighbors, to have your family, so that you're not alone. And also you don't have to make things on your own. You can share your truth, you can share your talents, you can share your thoughts and your fears with others. And it's going to be better if you share it so you're not alone. So this is also very important, because there are studies that found that in case of severe trauma, those are likely to survive that have these relations and relationships, and not those who are all on their own. So also very important issue. Then this is a good thing. So this is about joy and peace and being easy. Although this world is very strange these days. So he says, banish the word struggle from your attitude and your vocabulary. All that we do now must be done in a sacred manner and in celebration. So, don't be depressed. Don't sit and cry. Just look what makes your heart sing and what makes you happy, and concentrate also on these things and not so much on all the dark issues of this world, which are many. Okay, and then he says, we are the ones we've been waiting for. which means you do it. Don't expect others to do it for you. You do it, you act, you make something, you make the difference. Okay, so all my best wishes to you, and I hope this has been helpful. And you can contact me through my website. There is the information below that video. So if you have questions, just contact me. Okay, bye.